Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Beaver Sports Show. I'm James Chavez and I like to party.
And I'm Jake McGrady and I like to party.
And I'm Geoff Lowe and I'm pretty sure I've partied before.
I think we've all partied before, and we're going to start it off with Tatiana Enriquez with men's basketball.
Gill Coliseum was full of excitement as the Beavers defended their 13-0 record at home against the Washington State Cougars. The Cougars and Beavs had a gritty first half. The Beavers got in foul trouble early on and struggled at the line. The gameplay was close, ending the half at 46-44. But Beavers took the lead for good the second half. Jamal Reed scored a career-high 20 points. The Cougars attacked with 2 3-pointers in the last minutes, but Reed stretched the margin with a layup and free throws in the last minute, giving Beavs a win of 55-50.
Thank you, Tatiana. Now we head to Riley Wynn with men's basketball against UW.
Gill Coliseum was packed on Sunday as the Beavers played the Huskies from University of Washington. GP2 wanted to lead his team to continue their undefeated streak at home. The Beavers win the tip-off. Shaftanar hits Gary Payton on the nice pass, and it's in. Gary Payton second. Backdoor to Duvivier, tries to jam it, but we get the layup. Langston Morris Walker double clutches between 2 defenders for the layup. Shaftanar hits Gary Payton on his delicate backdoor pass, 4-2. Jarmel Reed gets swatted, but he continues to be tenacious and scores. Stolen by Gary Payton, and the Bees are on a fast break, 3-2. Hits Langston Morris Walker, 4-2. Duvivier rolling in. Ooh, with the nice reach around pass to Gomez. Duvivier, another nice pass to Gomez. Fumbles the ball around a bit, but he still gets the score. Duvivier with the dirty cross with the wide open layup. Another steal for the Beavers. Langston Morris Walker goes coast to coast with a dirty Euro step and one. Gary Payton goes in for the layup through 2 defenders, and it's good for 2. Malcolm Duvivier goes past the defenders for the layup. Gary Payton II gets the cross-court steal, and he takes it all the way for 2. Beavers look like they're about to get scored on, but no, Langston Morris Walker with the chase down block. Duvivier again, just cruising past the defenders. Another 3-on-1. And, oh, Gary Payton getting one of those classic chase down blocks that we've seen all season. Langston Morris Walker hits Jarmel Reed at the free throw line. It's good. Jarmel Reed again. Ooh, defenders draped all over him. Gary Payton going all the way with the emphatic dunk. The Huskies decide to press in the last few minutes of the game, but Jarmel Reed is able to break it, dishes it off, and it's good for 2. Langston Morris Walker for 3. That would essentially seal up the game for the Beavers. Gary Payton with the final seconds goes in. He has to take the dunk, and we love it. The Beavers continue their undefeated streak at home, beating University of Washington Huskies 64-50.
Thank you, Riley. Oregon State basketball, doing
Huge.
big things.
Yep.
Doing big things, baby. Undefeated at home.
I mean,
Gary Payton Jr. killing it.
Gary Payton Jr. is just
The
destroying
last
right
home
now.
games have been massive, especially, were you guys at the UW game?
Didn't go to the UW one. I went to the Wazoo
Ooh.
one. Wazoo game was cool. Had the comeback and were able to pull it off at home.
It's just unreal, honestly.
It's so awesome right now watching this team with
I mean,
Wayne and
this
everybody.
is the best start in program
Ever.
history.
Yeah.
Ever. So I mean, just this alone is just a great Beaver season.
For a team that was picked last in the Pac-12 by the
Completely.
media.
Like for a team that
No one-
legitimately
And
was
right-
considered to possibly not win a Pac-12 game.
Yeah.
And right now, I mean, they're tied for third.
Third. Yeah.
With with UO, so it's gonna come down to the wire. And
It's going to be a lot
I
of fun
think
coming down the stretch.
I
for
think
the
they have a
Beavers.
chance to make it to the tournament. Honestly,
Really?
At least in the Pac-12 tournament, they
You
got
think
a
the
shot.
Pac-12 tournaments, we have a legit maybe?
I mean, with
Depends
Gary
on the
Payton, I think so. I
seeding.
mean,
Utah key game.
68 steals don't lie.
If
Gary Payton,
we play great defense just as a team. It's great team defense, and
the
that's
thing
that's
that does need to
all
catch
about the
up.
tournament.
Yeah, and the thing
Tournament's
that
all
needs
about defense.
And the thing that does need to catch up though would be the offense of all things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to win anything when you're only scoring like 45
50 points.
50 points in an entire game.
Yeah.
So
It's not very exciting basketball as in like high scoring, but
No,
it's,
but
it's fun to. I mean, it's
it-
fun to
it's
watch.
fun to
the
watch.
Beavers.
No, it
It's
has
fun
its
to-
moments.
It
It has
has
its exciting
its moments, but it's a lot of
fun to
slow ball
see-
movement on offense.
it's
You
fun
know,
to see people like Gil
Gil gets
getting
packed.
hyped.
Period.
It's
Just
great.
at
It's
Gil,
great.
like, for once.
It is great.
Brendel, yeah, exactly.
And so I mean, this their next game tonight at 7 against the Bruins. It's
It's a big one.
It's a big one. So just the fact, I believe the Bruins are 70-59
yeah.
against the Bees.
Shock the nation.
So
We're gonna shock the nation.
I mean, this would be huge if they could win, and this would be their third winning season since the 1989-90
Wow.
season. So I mean, and this would clinch a winning season. So.
Yep.
I mean, this game is going to be huge, and it's what Oregon State's record away is
It's bad.
it's not great.
It's
by
not
any
good.
means, but
It's bad.
Yeah.
There's no sugarcoating it.
but it's all right
Yeah,
because
it's
they
bad.
as long as they continue to win at home and they they
You
stand
think that
and beat them.
do you think right now, as of right now, would you call the streak to go strong throughout the season?
I mean, it's
Utah
Utah's
scares
gonna
me.
be a tough game.
Utah's gonna be the toughest game on that schedule. But if they beat Utah and have a solid run in the Pac-12 tournament, they're gonna go.
Brother.
They're gonna go to the tournament.
I think so. And so I mean, I'm just looking forward to them playing solid. I can always expect them to play solid defense.
Yeah.
And Wayne Tinkle, the man,
Tink time, baby.
it's here. Who'd
Here
have
to
thought?
stay.
Who'd have thought it would have been year one? So it's impressive.
Agreed.
Yep.
So now we're gonna go to women's gymnastics with Brett Bryant.
This past Saturday, the Oregon State women's gymnastics team competed against the University of Arizona. It was an overall great effort by the Beavers, individually getting first place in all 4 events and sweeping the top 3 spots in 3 out of 4 events. The first event the Beavers took part in was the vault, placing first, second, and third with high scores of Taylor Kiefer with a 9.9, Erica Afira with a 9.875, and Madeline Gardner with a 9.825. The next event the Beavers took part in was the uneven parallel bars, again with the Beavers sweeping the top 3 spots and even taking number 4 as well. The top scores for this event were Erica Afira with a 9.875, followed by Shireen Kim Deuce with a 9.825. Taking third place was Chelsea Tang with a 9.8, and taking fourth for the Beavers was Madeline Gardner with a 9.775. After the Beavers took over the uneven parallel bars, they moved on to the balance beam, again sweeping the top 3 spots. Risa Perez came out strong and led the Beavers with a score of 9.85. Madeline Gardner and Chelsea Tang both scored 9.825. The fourth and final event was floor, with the Beavers taking the first 2 spots in the fourth. Leading the Beavers in floor was Katiana McMillan with a score of 9.875, followed by Madeline Gardner with a 9.85. And Risa Perez took fourth with a 9.825. The all-around score winner for the day was Madeline Gardner with a dominating score of 39.275. The next contest for the Beavers will be Friday, February 13th at the University of California, Berkeley at 7 p.m.
Thanks, Brett. Women's gymnastics always exciting to watch. I think it's really entertaining, actually. Every time I've gone, they're freak athletes, and I can't.
They are high flyers.
I don't understand how they do what they do. I would never even attempt it once.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
But now it's time to play some hashtag games. So, Geoff, you're back.
He's back.
Back in the
Back
seat.
to lose.
Back in the saddle of hashtag game.
So you think you got it this time around?
I think I'm gonna come pretty strong this time. This time around.
All right, well, let's just get it started. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are on a roll right now. You know, they've won 9 of the last 10 games. A couple days ago, LeBron James sent out a nice little subtweet about Kevin Love. He said, "Stop trying to find a way to fit in, and just," or sorry, let me correct that. "Stop trying to find a way to fit out and just fit in. Be a part of something special." So give us a hashtag for LeBron sending out that subtweet.
Well, I did hashtag express yourself from the old NWA song. You know, express yourself. It's more for more for Kevin Love. Kevin Love, you do you and come to the Lakers. You know, if this keeps up,
wow.
If this keeps up,
he's already pissing off James.
I don't know.
Kevin Love will be a Laker.
He did have, I believe he's had 2 20-point plus games these last two.
Hey man,
so
it's February. It's
starting to get late. You keep on saying it's early. It's starting to get late.
It's starting to. Yeah, you can't say it's late anymore.
I'm not saying it's late. I'm just saying it's February. I'm just saying it's February.
Right,
Kevin Love.
right.
It's starting to get cold in Cleveland. It's 75 and sunny in LA.
It was cold in Minnesota, and he seemed to do fine. So
yeah, but it's 75 and sunny in LA.
Jake, let's hear your hashtag.
So LeBron tried to cover up and say, oh, you know, the media is blowing us out of proportion. It's not, you know, if I had a problem with the teammate, I would say it to his face, not on social media. It's clearly false. So I'm going to go hashtag cyberbully Bron, because instead of King James, that's a straight Queen James move, because that's like a 15-year-old girl subtweeting your friend. Like, come on. I thought it was pathetic. Just
who does that?
15-year-old girl. That is
honestly, if your hashtag would have been that's Queen James, I'd have given you the win.
What?
Cyberbully Bron is just not good.
Oh,
and express yourself to reference NWA, which coming out with a movie. I'm very excited for that.
Can't wait.
So
quote part Scott. Can't wait.
Gotta go to Jeff first.
I'll give Jeff the pity.
Told you I'm coming strong today.
All right. Well, okay. Moving on to the second hashtag. So Kevin Durant, you know, he was getting a lot of flack for being selected to the All-Star game. However, you know, these last 2 games he's been tearing it up. February 8th against the Clippers, he dropped 29, and during the game, he was on the bench at one point, and Chris Paul decided to talk some trash. And what does Kevin Durant do? But he goes, "You're down 20, homie." And so Kevin Durant's getting a little fiery, and then he dropped 40 the next game. So give me a hashtag for this Kevin Durant, who seems to have a nice fire in him right now.
Well,
we'll start with Jake.
I'll start off this time. So Durant, he had his little slump to the start of the season, you know, but he's picking it up back in the MVP race, 40-point game. So I'm gonna go hashtag DeRoasted instead of Durant, because he's killing it. 40 points. Shut up, Chris Paul. DeRoasted. He straight roasted.
Can I just say one thing? You know what would have been really good with that? If you would have put it in the present tense instead of the past tense, like DeRoasting.
He DeRoasted in the past tense. I don't care. He's
but like he's like currently DeRoasting.
Whatever. He DeRoasted. He's DeRoasting. He DeRoast.
Just saying.
DeRoasting. Fire emojis.
Right. Proper grammar scheme.
And fire emojis too.
Let's go to Jeff.
Well, I went with a little spin on Durant's Twitter name, Easy Money Killer. Durant has his fire in him right now. Not to
fun fact. It's not his Twitter name, it's his Instagram name. His Twitter name's Katie Trey, but...
Okay. Anyway.
If you want to get technical about past tense.
Easy Money Killer, because Durant's finally showing this kind of nastiness in him, showing that he wants to win, going after Chris Paul.
If you're talking about nicknames, though, Iceberg Slim is his best nickname.
You're not a fan of the Durantula?
I mean, the Durantula was a classic, but he hated it, so
I don't know why he hated it.
I'll let him get a new one.
Pretty cool. Like, I'd like it.
So Iceberg Slim is what I go with. So I got to give this one to Jake.
Ooh,
I like
Jeff
DeRoasted.
Just got DeRoasted.
DeRoasted was nice. That was a nice.
With the fire emojis. Insert on screen.
Well done.
So, the third hashtag, Tiger Woods, who I never thought we would actually mention on the show for any reason, because
not a golf fan.
I don't mind watching golf, but it's just not good to talk about Tiger Woods anymore, because he's not even average at this point. He's subpar. He's a subpar golfer.
Mediocre at best.
Yeah. So anyways, Tiger Woods dropped out of a tournament recently, and he was talking about it's just my glutes. They're shutting off, and when they don't activate, it goes to my back, and so he's talking about his glutes deactivated and activating, and I mean, give a hashtag for the man's butt, because clearly it's a struggle right now for him.
Well, I'll start it off. Gluty had me like Durant, or Tiger Woods pulling out with his glute problem. Playing off the hashtag on Twitter and the song. Yeah, if you haven't heard Gluty had me like Tiger Woods. The injury's clearly bothering him. Had to pull out of some tournaments.
Oh man.
So I admittedly don't know as much about golf as I should, but I do know that I have played at Bullwinkles and many other small-time courses.
Ain't nothing wrong with putt-putt.
Thank you. I'm gonna go butt-butt. Butt-butt golf with a butt and a golf ball.
That is fantastic. Both of those are great hashtags.
Gluty had me like butt-butt golf.
I like butt-butt golf.
You guys came to play.
I like to play butt-butt.
But Jake,
What?
Jake, I'm so sorry, but Gluty had
Yes!
the Gluteus Maximus had me like
Yes!
is just great. That is
Welcome to the Thunderdome, Jake. That's a loss.
so Jeff.
Well, I brought my umbrella.
Jeff finally gets that victory.
Yes.
And there
That's
it is.
right.
There it is, and that's all we have for the hashtag
Wow,
game. We'll be right back.
needs to go to England, I think.
No, I'm psyched.
All right, welcome back. Time to talk a little pro talk. Our boy, or at least mine and Jake's boy, Dame, made it to the All-Star game.
We can adopt him into Jeff's.
I like Damien. I'm a Damien
You
fan.
respect the game. You respect the game.
Oh yeah.
Real
Recognized real. Recognized real.
So
Damien saw me out on the IM courts. He knows what's up.
he deserves it. And by the
I
way,
did.
guess who the Blazers are hosting Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Lakers.
Hey, upset city, baby.
I just want to say, Dame has some big games against the Lakers. He averages 36 points against the Lakers. Shoots 56%.
How does that feel, Jeff?
Averages 6 assists. So I'm just saying.
That was nice.
Something about Dame and the Lakers. He just must not like them. I don't know what it is. Plus the Lakers aren't very good. So.
Well,
Plus the Lakers suck. So.
When Jordan Clarkson's starting at shooting guard for you, and Wayne Ellington is there, there's not a whole lot to be happy about as a Lakers
But you
fan.
got the swag. You got Swaggy P.
We do have Swaggy P.
You got Swaggy P. He's putting up buckets.
And Swaggy's dating Iggy Azalea, so that's kind of
that
like
that does ease the pain a little bit.
yeah,
I guess,
good for
a Lakers
Swaggy,
fan.
And that is his real name.
I'm just saying because he averages 20.7 points a game throughout the season right now, and 36 against the Lakers is,
Pretty good.
Damien's not the only person putting up 36 a game against the Lakers.
That's true. That's very true.
These days, it's pretty hard to watch Laker basketball.
Yeah,
put it that
that's
way.
true. So
It's borderline impossible.
Now let's go
Yeah,
from LA,
okay.
one of the old powerhouses, to what people used to consider a powerhouse, and the Knicks, even though it's not really winning championships, but in terms of just being popular.
Popularity-wise.
All-Star game. We're gonna go to the All-Star game.
New York City.
It's New York. For some reason, Carmelo's in it, even though he doesn't deserve to be in it.
He's sitting at home on the couch eating soup.
Eating soup, huh? Is Carmelo a soup guy?
Big soup guy.
Insider stuff
what
right
are we
there,
what are we thinking about this All-Star weekend? Is it?
I think it's gonna be good.
Are you excited for it?
I think the lights, the allure of New York's gonna. I think the dunk contest this year. I think something's happening. Something
big's gonna
New York
happen.
City, something has to
I'm just
happen.
excited it's not going to be a team thing.
exactly.
That
was
so
weak last
ridiculous.
year. That
so
was
idiotic.
absolutely
I could not believe why they would do such a thing. But
Terrible.
That was weak. I can't. I want to
Spoiled
watch.
the weekend.
I want to watch the Greek Freak in the dunk
yeah.
contest.
I'm honestly excited for everyone except Plumlee.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Plumlee will do something that'll make you go.
Wait, so
wow.
are you going to go on record and say that's who you're picking to
No.
Let's make our dunk picks. Let's make our dunk picks.
I'm not gonna go on record and say he's gonna win.
If you're gonna say you gotta
I'm saying he's just gonna do something where you're gonna go, wow. I'm not saying he's gonna win.
I'll give you that.
I'm not saying he's gonna win.
So let's go. Who's your winner?
I would have to narrow it down between Zach and Andrew Wiggins, but I'm gonna have to go Wiggins. I think Wiggins takes it.
What about you, Jeff?
I take the Greek Freak.
That's also a solid pick. I would love it if you won.
That's a good
20.
pick.
He's got this. He's a freak athlete. He's got this. The wingspan on that dude is just.
It's like an
It's
airplane,
crazy.
pretty much.
Oh,
I'm with Jake. And
he's fun to watch.
And I gotta go Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins? He's gonna do something.
He's got bounce.
I'd be fine if Levine won.
He's got bounce. Like that.
Levine can get
Levine
up.
would be sick.
Yeah.
Levine can get up.
Give Minnesota something.
Yeah.
They just lost Mo Williams, though.
True.
Oh yeah.
True.
poor Minnesota.
Oh,
right?
Minnesota, yeah.
So 3-point contest now. I'm obviously picking West. I'm picking West.
I'm gonna have to go West, you know.
But obviously the reality of it is we're looking at probably looking at Steph Curry to win it.
I'm honestly saying Korver maybe.
My dude, I was gonna go with Korver too.
You're gonna say Kyle too?
I was gonna go. I think, dude, Kyle.
He's gonna be juiced off that late All-Star entry
Korver
too.
and the
You
Hawks.
know?
There's something about the Hawks. You know, gonna ride the Magic into the All-Star break and win a 3-point shooting
Kyle Korver
contest.
is officially in the All-Star game.
Yeah, replacing Dwayne Wade.
You got that D-Wade replacement.
I mean, I think for this All-Star game specifically, I think everybody who deserved to make it is in it.
Yeah.
And I still think Kevin Durant, because he's Kevin Durant, I'm sorry, I think he deserved to be in, especially after these last 2 games, because if he had been healthy the whole season, he would have done the same thing.
I got no problem having Kevin Durant in there. He is the MVP. It is an exhibition at the end of the day. It's a game for the fans. It's a game for the fans.
He'll perform.
Yeah, Durant will go out and he'll probably drop 20 or 25. No one plays defense in this game.
Oh, no.
And it makes it fun to watch sometimes. You can see dudes just throw some pretty sweet alley-oops to each other. Yeah. So.
Well, Blake's not in it this year, so West is,
You don't need Blake.
I know, but I'm just saying last year he had like 50 points.
Oh, I don't even know what it was.
I think
ridiculous.
it was like
170.
I assumed everybody had 50 points. So
that's true.
And then
I'm just excited for if LaMarcus gets the start.
Do you think Kyrie repeats his MVP for the All-Star game?
No.
Who do you got?
I still think the West is gonna win because.
You think the West is gonna win the game? Who's gonna be MVP?
I could see Steph or Anthony Davis. I'm leaning towards Anthony Davis.
I'm gonna go with Steph. I think Steph will put on a show.
Steph, you were the guy that was selling Anthony Davis from the beginning.
I'm a big Anthony Davis fan.
Big Ant guy.
I'm a big Anthony Davis fan. Don't get me wrong there.
You're not gonna let the Brow get his All-Star game.
I don't think he'll get the All-Star game MVP. I think Curry will put on a show, and everyone. It's in New York in the Garden. There's kind of an allure, the basketball mecca.
So Carmelo's not gonna win it then.
No, I think Carmelo will play, and then
5 minutes.
Carmelo will play because it's in New York. It's kind of like the one shining hope.
It's like Harab before he shuts it down.
Yeah, it's kind of the one shining hope for the Knicks.
Quoted saying he's gonna shut it. The way his body's working, he's gonna shut it down.
The Knicks have nothing else going for them this year. You might as well just put Carmelo in the All-Star game and let him play. I mean, it can't hurt you.
Yeah. All right, so I gotta go with Steph Curry as well.
Steph Curry with the shot.
I think he's
and regardless,
the shot is just too easy for him.
See Dame get up like 8 points.
If Dame can get some PT, I could see Dame just.
Damian will do something that make you go wow.
Just watch him get that one crazy.
Damian will have a play where you go wow, and everyone will kind of recognize. I think Damian's gonna be motivated.
Double snub, I'm there.
Damian will be motivated. Getting the All-Star snub. I'm sure he'll want to come out and he'll want to do something. He'll want to prove people wrong. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we're not gonna be.
We're agreeing.
Yeah. We're not gonna be disappointed about the All-Star game. Seems like we're not really.
No, it's not something to get disappointed about
exactly.
at all.
So. All right. So
they are having the NBA fashion show.
Oh yeah. we're all real excited for that.
I'm definitely not excited.
Oh man.
You're
citing the stats on Klay Thompson's pants.
Russell Westbrook. I'm assuming if it's gonna be like most ridiculous, I'm gonna go with Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it's probably a.
I don't even know how they're gonna set it up or whatever.
So no real easy segue for this. So I'm just gonna go. We get to talk NHL today, and me and Geoff are very excited.
Finally,
we're hockey fans.
Finally,
so, Jake, we're gonna teach you some things about the NHL. One, most exciting playoffs in all sports.
Easily does not compare to any other sport.
Cool.
With their playoffs, watch and you'll become a hockey fan if you watch the hockey playoffs.
I have heard that.
Shout out to
I've been to three or four.
Nashville Predators, #1 in the NHL right now.
They are.
Yeah. Seth Jones, #2 overall pick, played for the Portland Winterhawks. His dad, Popeye Jones, he used to play in the NBA. I believe he played for the Bucks.
We're breaking down history here.
Yeah, this is straight history.
Yeah,
I don't know why
he's
6'6". I don't know why he didn't want to play basketball, but he chose hockey.
Chose hockey.
He's a man for it, and I respect him. So you're a big LA Kings.
Big LA Kings fan.
They're what, 3 points out of the playoffs right now? 3 points out of the wild card.
They've been struggling to say the least the past.
I will say though, they
weeks.
usually do struggle. They usually struggle first half of the year. The first year they won it,
It's real stressful. It's real stressful being a Kings fan sometimes.
They shouldn't have even made the playoffs, but like not in terms of they didn't deserve it, but in terms of like just mathematically.
Yeah, they shouldn't have got in, but
because of
the Kings,
the run they went on.
The Kings just turn it on in the playoffs. There's something about the playoffs. Everyone on that team knows. All right, playoff time. It's time to go to work. Even down last year, they were down 3-0 to the Sharks. Came back and won against their rival.
But
that was great.
The Sharks have always been to me.
The Sharks choke, but you know what? Yeah. As someone from LA and an LA fan, that's big to beat the Sharks because we do not like the Sharks. The Sharks don't like us. And it's awesome.
I don't think many teams, unless you're from San Jose, you usually don't like the San Jose Sharks.
True.
It's kind of like being a Laker fan. Like unless you're from there.
Yeah. It's hard to,
and you're a fan of another team, you're gonna hate that team.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Except the Sharks don't have any titles. They
true. That's true.
Kind of a big.
They're
kind of a caveat
they're usually like to me they're usually overrated.
Oh, very overrated.
They usually get all this hype going into the playoffs, and then they do nothing, and it bothers me a lot because they give people
hype them up.
Kind of like the Clippers.
Kind of like the Clippers.
Kind of like the Clippers. Yeah.
Except like solid hockey reference by me.
There you go. Pound it out. Hockey reference.
Sharks or the Clips.
Yeah, I personally think that this is Chicago's year again. Patrick Kane is just always killing it.
Chicago's a great team. You know, you got Seabrook, Kane, Taze. You know, the only player who really kind of sketches me out is the goalie. Corey Crawford kind of.
He's been struggling lately.
He's kind of the one weak link of the Blackhawks, and teams are able to kind of exploit that. But
in the playoffs, that's what you need without a doubt because
Johnny Quick, great American hero.
Had the best playoff run of all time as a goalie. I couldn't believe it.
Jonathan Quick, great American hero. Got to know that one too.
Agreeing to everything you say right now.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. I think we covered everything we wanted to. Once again, I'm James Chavez. I like to party.
I'm Jake McGrady, and I like to party.
And I'm Geoff Lowe. I'm pretty sure I've partied before.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's go party.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Hit up Jake on Twitter and Tinder.
Yep.
Got a solid Tinder profile.
I like to mingle. Snapchat me.